Welcome back to the Fish Cam. As you can see, the subject of today's video is how to reduce camera shake. I'm going to give you 3 tips, GoPro settings that you can change to help reduce camera shake and get stable video, okay? And I have to start off by saying that this video is meant for creators, okay? So far, as of September 27th, 2024, I've put out 281 videos on my channel. All were aimed at fishermen, just ordinary fishermen. This video that you're watching now, you won't get any use out of it unless you're a creator, because this is for people who are shooting with the GoPro camera who want to change settings and get better quality. So that's the subject of today's video. I'm going to give you 3 tips. We're going to go into 3 settings that you can change on the GoPro and get more stable video. And by the way, the idea for this video came from, I was watching a live stream with GG Anglers, and the reason you should care about GG Anglers is because he's doing saltwater fishing in Galveston, and currently there is nothing that we like to do better on the fish camp than fish saltwater in Galveston for speckled trout, and that's what he's doing. He's in Galveston hammering on those specks, reds, all that good stuff in Galveston. He knows how to do that very well, and I was watching his live stream, and it came up. Somebody asked a question about camera shake, and I said something in the live, and he was like, yeah, I don't know about the settings. So I decided I'm gonna make a video about it now, hopefully help everybody out, whoever was curious. So again, if you're a creator and you're recording with one of these and you're getting shaky video and you want a way to get less shaky video, way to stabilize that video and get a nice steady picture, this is the video you want to watch. I'm going to give you 3 tips starting right now. Alright, the 3 tips I'm about to give you won't make sense until we define 2 concepts, okay? One, field of view, the other, camera shake. Let's do camera shake first because it's easy. Camera shake is when you're recording and you notice that you can't even focus on anything because the camera's just jerking all around. Jerky video, that's camera shake. The second one, okay, I'm going to put a graphic up on the screen. Look at this graphic. Alright, that graphic right there shows you what FOV, field of view. So field of view is basically zoom. And you might be thinking, oh, is it the same kind of zoom as when I take my camera phone out and I pinch and everything gets closer, and then when I do this, yes, same kind. But in a GoPro, okay, there is no gradual, like, sliding in and out pinching. You have to, it's clunky. You have to go into settings and change it, and it's only certain points that you can zoom, okay? So this is an older GoPro. Do not pay attention to the model. Just know it's older. The newer ones, it'll be different, but I assure you there's settings in there to change FOV to wide, medium, and linear and narrow, and some GoPros I think have super wide. Alright, so the key takeaway I want you to remember about field of view is the more you're zoomed in, the more camera shake. The more you're zoomed out, the less camera shake. So find the wide or ultra wide setting if you want to fight camera shake. And a side effect is that if you're zoomed all the way in, something happens in the middle like a blow up, that blow up will be detailed. It'll be big on your screen, but stuff happening on the sides, you'll miss stuff. So that's a side effect of being all the way zoomed in. So that's tip number 1, is to fight camera shake, zoom out. Alright, that's tip number 1. Alright, y'all ready for tip number 2? By the way, like and subscribe if you're getting value out of this. Tip number 2 is real easy. Some models, if you're lucky, your GoPro model, some models have what's called hyper smooth, and it's a dedicated feature made just for camera shake. Super easy. Find that feature and turn it on. Alright, so let's turn on the GoPro first. GoPro's on. Let's hit the button on the left side. This lets us cycle down to FOV, and then when you hit this top button, what happens? It's changing. It went to NW wide. So let's start with wide. Wide, medium, linear, that's the one that I normally use if I want to be zoomed in. Narrow, I'll be honest, as of September 27, 2024, I don't know the difference between L and N. They're very similar though. They're on the zoomed in spectrum. Wide. Okay, so wide is the widest you can go. Medium is like a happy middle ground between the two. And again, L, zoomed in. So if you are getting extreme camera shake, you could try medium first, but then you'd go to wide. And also, if your GoPro model supports it, as I say, go ahead and try that hyper smooth option. Alright, tip number 3 is use a tripod. This option isn't the best option. You will need an adapter. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I just wanted to add that it's not as convenient as strapping the GoPro to your body. And also, it does change the feel of the video using a GoPro on a tripod. Alright, so let's figure out how we're going to attach the GoPro to the tripod. Most tripods are going to have terminate in this screw mount, and this happens to be a plate. A lot of them do have detachable plates like this one. And so how are we going to get the GoPro to attach to this screw is by use of an adapter. Alright, I'm going to show you 2 ways to attach the GoPro to the tripod. The first way is the way probably most people will do it, which is to keep it inside the housing, alright? Because that's just the most natural for most GoPro users. You would unscrew this black peg, alright? Unscrew that black peg. That just leaves the clear part with the holes open, right? So you have only the GoPro inside of its case and nothing else, okay? And these 2 tabs open. Those tabs are going to slide in here in such a way as to let this peg go through both. And then you've got the GoPro inside the housing attached to this thing, which accepts a screw. Many tripods, this one included, have a quick release plate. So again, you could just take the plate off, and then there's a screw right there. That attaches to the adapter. Alright, so this female screw hole, screw that in there on top of that male peg. There you go. The GoPro attaches to there. As I said, the GoPro attaches inside those slots by unscrewing this, putting the slots in there, and then rescrewing it back. The other method for doing this, I use, I like the way the audio sounds when it's not in the case, when the GoPro's not in the case. So I use this adapter that's actually meant for a phone. Okay, and so the way you do that is unhook it from the plate, alright? So in order to use the adapter, you're going to screw the quick plate onto the other part, use a penny to tighten it, and then it ends up looking like this. Alright, and after that, you put the quick plate back on the tripod, putting it in the groove, making that slot go back, and then now you're ready. Alright, next step, you take the GoPro, you push it in the slot, now it's mounted, ready to go, and attached to a tripod. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Fish Camp TV.